This is Tom. He is CEO of a big international organization. This organization, which is mainly designed for reliable delivery, is well structured in different units and is operating based on a well-defined top-down process. In a fast-changing world, which is getting more and more complex, Tom has now a little problem. His organization needs suddenly to continuously change, to be able to compete with more agility, innovation and efficiency. His organization needs especially a new collaboration culture, and within all the delivery and cost pressure, the people need some freedom for exploration and reorganization. The good thing is that not only Tom wants to transform the organization. Spread within all his organization, there are many people who want to create a new working environment. There are innovative people like Jane who has great ideas and always tries to initiate new projects. There are real makers with deep expertise like Max, who is always curious and tries new things. There are people with a very good decision-making potential, like Peter, who really understands customer pain and market need, and who is a good networker within some product units. And there is Lynn, a line manager of Max, who is generally happy to share resources and support cross-silo projects. But who has on the other side her own highly accountable department targets she needs to achieve. As Tom knows that a real change needs also a bottom-up support, he is looking for a way to empower people and support the good initiatives. He is looking for a non-bureaucratic way to tackle the great knowledge, to activate and engage resources and to leverage all the synergies. Mainly to transform the good ideas into real business and customer value. Based on the well-established processes in Tom's Blue organization, Tom could allocate a budget for a specific problem he wants to solve. And he asked decision maker to decide which activities to start and then delegate these activities to other groups for execution. But most of the manager know that this process is not suitable for grassroots innovations and bold initiatives. This process will probably exclude most of capabilities and wisdom of the crowd and will ignore all the individual motivations. In a simple word, without fancy management slides, Jane will not get any budget. The opinion of Peter will not play any role, and Max will not get any time to support Jane's project. Tom, who is promoting the fast failure culture, has decided to start an experiment. He wants to bring the innovation power, the decision competence and the implementation expertise into one decentrally operating and self-organizing ecosystem. He will allocate some budget to stimulate this ecosystem. Besides evaluating soft people facts, Tom will measure the success of his experiment based on the quantified added value of the delivered crowd projects. And he will put this in comparison with the invested budget. As a tool, Tom will use a flexible collaboration and asset marketplace platform, where groups can also generate their own currencies. Based on Tom's resource commitment, mainly the allocated budget, Tom will get a coin credit. Tom can now define a crowd challenge, and allocate the coins to crowd investors who will act as decision maker, and who can now participate in the prioritization process of different activities. Innovative employees can propose projects and request the coins. The investor community, which are mainly employees, can now invest the budget into the different projects and initiatives. Now, Jane could acquire some budget for her idea. Her project description, with value proposition and other details, needs just to convince people like Peter. As Jane has no cost center to get the money, she will mainly use the coins to acquire supporter and resources from the crowd. Max can now, for example, contribute to Jane's project and will get as compensation the coins. To get some free time from the line organization, Max can transfer the coins to Lynn. Lynn can now use the coins to request the equivalent budget, which is then transferred from the Innovation Fund Cost Center to her department cost center. Lynn could also use the accumulated coin budget to propose and fund an own project in the collaboration platform, which is in line with her department target and server deliverables. Using this approach, Lynn has an easy access to tools and resources from other departments and can thus compensate competence deficits in her department and better balance some workload fluctuation. The full potential of this ecosystem is especially unleashed when open value exchange is enabled between the collaboration ecosystem and the marketplace. Projects and individuals can then offer, as well as acquire products, services and tools. This flexibility and transparency will make the whole ecosystem grow and flourish and will create new value and incentive to all participants. Besides Tom, other sponsors can allocate resources to the asset marketplace, issue own coins and invest them in projects. Instead of using the crowdfunding process, sponsors can also make direct strategic investment in crowd silo projects. Via the co-funding and open sourcing approach, they can pool resources and implement solutions in a more effective way. As there are multiple stakeholders who invest in a single project and as there are also many engaged supporters who help the project to move forward. Each project needs to make the individual value contributions visible and accountable. Thus, every project can issue its own project coins which can be distributed like shares to the different contributors. Now imagine the network effect and the interactions when opening this game also to your customer, supplier, academia, investors and other external partner. The digital infrastructure for global, decentral and autonomous organizations and the tools to build common consensus are in progress. From technical perspective, everything is feasible. The only challenges are human motivations and imagination.